All right, ready, go. So let's do one more from here. Ready, go. Okay, so let's see your current swing.
Okay.
So the main thing I see in your swing is during the backswing and downswing, you're just spinning around the axis here.
Okay.
So you don't allow your body to shift at all.
Okay.
Just the turn here and then try to hit the ball. Here. Do you have any particular swing model that you try to follow?
Not now, but like when I was younger, like I kind of looked at Rory, just somewhere who has similar stature, maybe.
But the Rory's swing is not like this.
Right, I know. I know.
And do you have your current coach?
No, I haven't gotten an instruction in a long time.
Yeah. So basically, you are just turning about your axis here.
Okay.
And then try to hit here. So you don't allow, the shift motion at all.
Got it.
So it could be easy today by just adding the shift motion.
Okay.
Your whole body motion becomes a lot more comfortable and natural.
Got it.
So turning is okay. Then so all we need to add is the shift motion before the turn.
Got it.
So always both ways.
Okay.
You have shift first, shift, turn, and shift, turn here.
Okay.
So when you're angry, when you try to hit somebody really hard, you don't just turn like this, but you move your body toward and then try to hit, right?
Okay.
Or generally when you try to swing hard or turn hard, then you always have this initial shift motion, then followed by the turn. So that's what we'll promote.
Okay. Perfect.
Let's first check your rope swing. So, have you ever tried this kind of rope?
I've never tried my own.
Okay, so try to swing the rope back and forth continuously. Hold it as long as possible. So hold the end of the rope, yeah.
And just normal speed.
I try to increase the backswing speed a bit more. The backswing speed, yeah. Now, instead of just to do the backswing and stop and then do the downswing, try to connect everything. It's a continuous motion here.
Okay.
And then now, continuous the motion doesn't mean rushed motion here.
Okay.
So let the rope go around here. So what happens is at the top, you try to assume the top position here.
Okay.
Then the rope will cross your right shoulder here and then end up somewhere here.
Right.
So wait until this actually goes around and then start the downswing.
Got it.
Now, when you make it continuous, then it will look like this. So
that looks more smooth.
So work with the rope. Don't try to dominate the rope, but work with the rope. Yeah, the goal is to keep good speed to the rope. Very good. So I will record. Keep going. Swing. Make it a bit more continuous. In order to make it continuous, you have to use the lower body. Instead of just the turning, you have to move your lower body. Okay. Swing. Make it a bit more continuous. In order to make it continuous, you have to use the lower body. Instead of just the turning, you have to move your lower body. Yeah, let's leave it here.
Okay.
So this is for you. So take it back with you.
Thank you.
Now let's go to the club swing here. Since in your case, I don't think I will need to do anything else. So let's directly go to the so-called step drills.
Okay.
So the two-step swing drills, we have 3 stages. Stage 1, keep the feet together. Throw the club this way and then take this step, and then take this step and then let it go. So taking steps both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is stage 1. So just to try to feel the flow.
You can just start like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Feels weird.
And then relax your arms and wrist. So try to feel the motion of the club head. And particularly during the backswing, try to have a good wind up.
Okay.
And also, relax your wrist more. And then toward the end of this turn here, instead of quickly bring this down by using your arms, wait until this matures.
Got it.
Wait until this matures, and then you start the right step, and coming back. And the same thing here. Wait until this turn matures, and then let it go. So at the end of the turn, instead of intentionally try to reverse the direction, wait until it matures. Again. And when you turn, it's a more shoulder-driven turn instead of using your arms.
Okay.
So turn with the shoulders first, and then add your arm and wrist motion at the end, both ways. Add the arm and wrist motion at the end, not at the beginning. So still, your arms are quite rigid right now.
Is it?
Yeah, easy, go easy. So try to feel the motion of the club head.
Okay.
If you have really a rigid wrist and arm, it's hard to feel the motion of the club head. Yeah, so, and also for the wrist motion, you have a combination of this motion here, is a pronation supination, which is happening in the forearm, and then use this motion here, it's called a deviation. By using these two, you will be able to generate good wrist motion here.
Got it. Very relaxed wrist.
Yeah. Again, on the way back, as you start the backswing, you are pulling the club with your arms. So with this, with the trigger motion, have a good shoulder turn here. Using the shoulder, again, shoulder turn, bring it back, and then add your wrist motion at the end. The same thing, shoulder turn, and then let it go. So use the shoulder turn more instead of using the arms. Yeah. In. Okay, so then let's imagine you have a big piñata in front of you.
Okay.
Hit this hard and then break it, then all the treasures will be yours.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the goal. So this,
Yeah, it's like down here.
yeah. So a swing and then hit it.
Okay.
Now, in doing this, you have to have active trigger motion. This is the trigger motion, and then active backswing and the downswing. Everything, trigger, the backswing, and the downswing, everything should be active.
Okay.
Instead of just try to put a lot of effort in the downswing.
Okay. So is it almost like 1-to-1-to-1 ratio?
Try to just 1-to-1-to-1. And then what you need to pay attention to is just continuous motion of the club head here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you will match your body motion and the steps to promote this.
Okay.
So the end goal is to have a continuous motion of the club head. If something happens, then it will interfere with the motion of the club head, okay. Right? Uh-huh. So what you need to secure is a continuous motion of the club head, and you have to have right timing for the steps and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again. Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, that's good. That's good. So the only thing I want to change before I record the stage 1 is go up here and on the way down, delay opening of the shoulders.
Okay.
So start the downswing like this. So keeping the back toward the target.
Just for a split second longer.
Yeah, and then start like that. So instead of quickly opening open first and then try to pull your arm down. Instead just from here, almost like the target is behind you, right? From here, try to drop it and then turn around.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So as if your target is more in this direction here.
Okay.
Then if you open your body too early, then your club is going that way, right?
Right.
Yeah, so do the same thing, but imagine that your target is on this side. Yes. Yeah, now the direction is right. Okay. Your club is actually going to the target.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so now I'll record this. Okay, ready, go. And then from here, ready, go. So let's see.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean by a little rigid. See it.
So this is your original swing.
Uh-huh.
You will see that you're not moving at all this way. Just try to bring it up and then just spin around this axis and then try to hit the ball.
Got it.
See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because of the steps, now you are shifting your body.
Right.
So it is actually important to shift your body.
Okay.
So when you turn this way during the backswing, put more weight on the right side. So load onto the right side more, and then fairly turn around the right hip here. Mm-hmm. And then when you are turning this way, then load onto the left side and then turn around the left side.
Okay.
So instead of equally moving back and forth, they're just turning like this.
Got it.
So we have two legs. So two legs are connected to the pelvis. Mm-hmm. If you equally move the pelvis forward and backward, then you're spinning around. This is actually really unstable because both connecting points will move back and forth quite a bit here.
Okay.
But instead, if you load more on one side and then have more force acting on that side and then turn more around that axis, then this will have more motion. But this one do not have to move that much.
Okay.
So it will do a weight bearing. and then this one will have a mobility function.
Okay.
When you turn this way, again, put more loading on this side, then this will be your main axis here. Then this will give more mobility. This will support your body.
Okay.
So that's the idea. So when you are swinging back and forth, try to give a good shift and actually load to the side you are turning to.
Still stepping or
Yeah, still stage one. Now, so what happens is the reason why you are shifting both ways, obviously you try to take the steps, but that has to come from the push from the other side. Okay. So when you want to shift it this way, after the trigger motion, your left foot is actually pushing the ground outward, then the ground will push your body in the opposite direction. By using that, you would naturally shift it this way and then take the step. The same thing. In the downswing, if you want to shift it this way, then use the right leg and push the ground hard that way. Then naturally, with that, you will be able to shift it this way here. Okay. So this shift motion shouldn't be an intentional shift in the downswing, but rather, this should be the end outcome of your good push during the backswing. Okay. So at the end of the backswing, you will have the shift motion by pushing the ground with the right leg. So you can come, so this is the shift away. Coming back is a recentering.
Okay.
That recentering is coming from good shift away. When you have good shift away with this, you will be able to load onto this side, then you will be able to push the ground hard with the right leg. With that, you have this recentering motion.
What happened on the last one? What did I do on the last one?
You did not have enough recentering.
Okay.
And then just try to come in to the downswing.
So that was a little bit of lack of going this way.
Yeah, so intentionally try to shift away during the backswing, and with that also try to return. Yeah, so this motion here. Shift away and recenter.
Got it.
Yeah. So before you have the downswing turn, you have to have good recentering. If you can do that, then that's it. Today we don't need to work on anything else. So, yeah. So what happens is if you shift it this way, if you have good recentering, all you need to in the downswing is just pushing the ground with the left leg and then turn around.
Okay. So if you want to hit, let's say you want to step on one, you want to hit the ball farther, then does everything that we talked about just happen
Naturally. Yeah.
faster? I mean, do we need to kind of like do everything faster and
So the main thing is the active backswing. When you speed up the backswing, then automatically you will have a really good swing in the downswing. So just try to feel the motion, but really important, the main thing for you is allow your body to shift. Currently, your initial swing, there was no shift at all. Yeah, you were just turning here and then try to the ball. Okay. But if you start shifting, you see, naturally, the thing is we have a reasonably wide stance here. That means we can move this way more. Still, you will be able to control this because you have wide stance. Right. This way is hard to move because you only have a certain foot length. So you cannot move this way that much. But you are allowed to move this way more actively. So don't be afraid of shifting away and toward, okay? Yeah. So when you have a early shift, good shift this way, all you need to do in the downswing is just turn around by pushing the ground with the left side. Then you will have a really, active swing and also good finish. Yeah. So don't be afraid of your phrase is don't be afraid of shifting. And also, you are limiting your backswing currently.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah, your club is only going about this much here.
Okay.
Let it go more.
Okay.
So in other words, intentionally try to lift the arms up. This is not the answer here. Using the momentum here, when you have a faster motion here, unless you try to intentionally stop it, using the momentum, you will be able to move
Farther.
more, right?
Right.
Only when you try to push against it, intentionally try to stop it, then you will have a short backswing.
Okay.
So if you let it go a bit longer, then what happens is if it goes a bit longer, you will have more time here. While the motion is fast, but in the end here you will have a bit more time, then it will give you more time for your body to shift this way.
Okay.
More. So here. So use your wrist. Okay. When you use your wrist, the wrist action should be always at the end here. So have a more active wrist. So from here, throw and then add wrist here at the end. Come down here and add your wrist here.
Okay.
On the way down, add your wrist here.
Okay.
So as long as the wrist motion is added at the end, no problem. Okay. So try to have more active wrist. This time you turned it that way. Remember?
Okay. Oh, got it.
Yeah. So let me record this. So try to hit the pinata hard. Currently, you have not broken it yet.
Okay. Just swing faster.
Yeah. Ready, go. Ready, go. Still, your body is kind of rigid, but as we go along, eventually, with the stage 3, I will try to fix a lot of things there. So just here, you overall need the flow.
Okay.
You see, still you are limiting the motion of the club here. So it's not passing the horizontal line. But that's okay. Eventually, you'll be able to let it go. Yeah. So now this is stage 1. Stage 2 will eliminate the first step.
Got it.
So you will only have the second step. That means you can start with a slightly wider stance than stage 1, just to give room for the second step, right? The step was late. Remember, that shift motion is a part of this backswing motion. You have a good shift away, then you will be able to push against the ground. So with there, you are moving back. This is recentering.
Got it.
With the recentering, you are taking the step. So instead of reaching out here, you let your body, from the recentering motion, you let your body go this way and then take the step.
Okay.
That way, you will be able to complete the step before you reach the top position. Again, late. Yeah, still try to swing hard with your arms. That's why, but you will get better as you repeat this. So stage 2 again. Let's do a stage 1 followed by stage 2. Okay, stage 2. Yeah. So what happens is both in the downswing, you will quickly take a step and then try to swing everything like this. But you can take a step. As you take a step, you still keep the shoulders closed. Yeah. So as you take this step, it's not reaching out, but rather you are shifting away, and then that will give you this motion here. From here, then just to turn around like this. Okay, by pushing the left leg. So in the downswing, if you still shift it this way too much, then you only reached out and then try to keep going.
Right.
But if you have good recentering earlier, then mainly it's the pushing and then turning. So stage 1 and 2. And then stage 2. And then the goal is to make everything continuous, smooth. Smooth doesn't mean slow down, okay? Still maintain that kind of speed, but the connection should be more continuous. Yeah. Yeah, your body is kind of rigid, but as you repeat this, you will be able to change it quite a bit. Again. When you try to swing hard, again, it's not in the downswing, but it should be more wind up. Okay? If you want to swing hard, then it's got to be more wind up, not intentionally try to swing hard in the downswing. If you have good wind up, automatically your downswing will be really good. So if you have intention to swing hard, that means you have to have more wind up, active wind up. Again, stage 2 now. Even the trigger motion is a quick motion. So instead of like this, try to dance. That means you have to use your lower body more and then make it continuous. The only way you can swing really smoothly is engaging your lower body. Oh, this time, let's do this. Make it really slow. Really slow.
Everything?
Okay, so I have a special device, and when I turn it on, the whole world is moving really slow, like a movie.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. So now I turned it on, so that means your motion will be
Still the
steps. Stage. Let's use a stage 1, but you have to make it really, really slow. Now it shows your problem here. When you do the trigger motion, you're only doing this. You're not turning this. So you have a good shoulder turn with the hands about here,
Right.
and then good wrist cock here, the club over here. And from here, by turning your shoulders, you will start the backswing, and then also the same idea all the way down. So in order to make this motion really slow but continuous, then you have to use the lower body to make that motion.
Got it.
If you use arms, it's hard to make it slow motion.
Is that too fast?
I think that's okay, but use your body more. Then
Too big a mistake.
you see, still the motion is mainly coming from your upper body, so you don't know when to take the step. It has to be from the lower body. Actually, minimize the arm motion. The arms stay in front of the chest here by turning the body here and then here. So the whole motion is coming from the lower body turn,
Okay.
while keeping your arms relatively in front of your body. So instead of using your arms, you have to turn.
My swing's very armsy, pretty much.
And even it's just the arms without turning your shoulders. And that step motion is instead of this, you have to move the body.
So that I have to move it so that I have to kind of forward.
Yeah. You're falling onto the side instead of intentionally reaching out. It's more difficult than you thought, right?
Yeah.
Making everything slow and continuous. So pay attention to the motion of the club head. The whole goal is to make the club head motion continuous. Bring it back and then swing here.
Okay.
No matter what happens, your club head should move continuously.
Always.
And then find the right timing for the steps. So it's not body centric. Of course, the body moves the club, but right now the main thing is we want to generate certain club head motion. For that, you have to adjust your body motion to secure that.
Okay.
So if you have difficulty in doing this, that means that you don't have good control over your body motion.
Gotcha.
So the club head motion is continuous. Here. So what's happening is you go high up here and just take step and then try to bring it down. Instead here, turn the shoulders here. And when you take a step, you have to actually backward step because your shoulder is turned this way. Then you are almost taking a step backward and then turn shoulders instead of bringing the arms down.
Okay.
So again, assume the setup position. Go here and then move back like this, and then now bring your arms here. Then you don't have to snap it, right? And then as this is going up here, now you are shifting this way, while still you are going backward and then shifting backward. No, don't turn the shoulders. Okay. Again, go here, shift it this way, and then turn. So as you are shifting this way, recentering, still your shoulder has to turn this way.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have that feel, keep turning as you shift this way. Yeah. And then there you go. Then you'll be able to connect everything. Again, it's coming down here. Instead, no need to lift the arm high up here.
Okay.
If you turn more.
Okay.
So keep your hands about here, about shoulder height, about here. That's better, but yes. So you use the whole body in the shift and then turn. As you turn, keep the hands a bit close to your body.
Okay.
If the hands go out here, then you tend to use your arms.
Okay.
But if you keep the hands a bit close to your body, then you'll be able to nicely turn your body.
Like I said, this is part of the thought.
So keep the hands a bit close to your body and then turn around. No, still is your arm motion. Keep your arm just here, relax.
Okay.
Just to turn the whole body here, and then turn here.
Okay, got it.
Good shoulder turn here, instead of arm pulling.
Okay.
So this motion here, swing, swing, swing. Yeah. That's a lot better. That position is a lot better. Yeah. Yes. Now let's swing hard. So stage 1 and 2, with a dead shoulder turn. Yes. Again. The 1-2 again. You reach it out both ways instead of really shifting your body.
Left step.
Now give me 3 stage 2s.
Okay.
So make everything continuous. So no stopping at the end. It's continuous motion. Your body has to move continuously. Okay. Again.
Any better?
Let me record this. Okay. So
I'm trying my best.
Just a second. So this time your goal is to swing hard, break the pinata. All you need to pay attention is just to make everything really active and try to have a really good wind up. Again, remember, using the momentum, try to have a good wind up. Okay, so ready?
Stage 2?
Yeah, stage 2. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Okay.
Still, it's a kind of rigid, but
Yeah,
the flow is improving.
Yeah, I see the difference though.
So with the initial swing and this here,
Okay.
it's very different. But this step is a bit too late.
Okay, I see that.
So instead of as you turn, taking step and then turn at the same time, doing the backswing, already step and then turn around.
Okay.
So this is the key. Now let's move on to stage 3. Stage 3, no step.
Okay.
Because there's no step, then without taking step, you will still have to shift your body. Good. So the same thing, trigger, and let it go. Yeah. Try to swing hard. And add your wrist motion at the end.
Yeah, I do. I feel it now.
So that means you have to relax your wrist and then you feel the motion of the club head. That motion does not help. If you go here and then try to do this doesn't help. You have to time this correctly. Okay. Still, it's a good wrist motion, but it should be timed well. If your arm goes too early, and then try to later put this, that somehow the arms and club look they are moving completely separated.
Okay. Okay.
But if you time these correctly by adding the wrist motion, let it go instead of. So again, stage 3. Good, stage 3. You are not shifting that much. Give excessive shift.
Excessive?
As if you will fall over. Okay? Yes, more shift. The more you shift, the better your flow is. Again. Yes, remember when you start the downswing, you are starting with your back toward the target. Okay? Yeah, this is good. This is good. Now your motion is changing.
Okay.
So give excessive shift.
Excessive. I think that's the key word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened up too early.
Yeah. Again. Give good shift away. Yeah, now I'll record this.
Okay.
So stage 3, ready, go. You'll like it.
It's a workout. I love it.
Ready, go. Yeah, now you will see.
Now we're talking?
Now you will see.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that looks different. And I mean, I feel like I'm going like, like this.
Yeah, you are moving like, by a mile, right? But actually it's not much, but actually really good. This is stage 2. quite rigid.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to let your body shift because you are so used to this just turn only, with no shift.
Okay.
So when you add a little shift, then it's like a mile, but actually not. So keep more shift. When you have good shift away, automatically you will have good recentering.
Okay.
So don't be afraid of shifting away. You can control it. Yeah, now here we'll add something.
Okay.
So when you start the downswing, go here and then you are starting the downswing initially. So pushing against an imaginary wall here,
Okay.
using the upper part of your trunk,
Okay.
not sliding the pelvis, but
So not like
not like that, but
more like
yeah, this way and then turn around. Okay, so give this motion at the end of the backswing, during the recentering, and then when you start the downswing. Yeah, and then no need to turn that way too much. Just to let the club head go this.
on the curve.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. I like it. Now we're talking about you're using these muscles here. This whole thing starts with the initial shift, and then you will keep your back toward the target a bit longer. With this recentering motion, you are allowing more time because of that. This is possible. If you just rush without really shifting much, and you just try to do the turn, then what happens? You have to pull the club down with your arms. Okay, again. Stage 3. Now, if you use that, even stage 1 and 2 will change. So let's do stage 1, 2, 3 in a row. Okay, stage 1, 2, 3 in a row. Giving good shift and then a delayed opening of the chest. This time you reached out. By using the step, you reached out. That step should be natural falling and then stepping instead of.
Right, so it's almost like me.
Yes, that. Stage 1 again. The first step was late. So by having good trigger, no, you're not turning your shoulder that much. Remember, this motion here. Keep the hands a bit lower here, but the club head higher. Yeah, using the wrist. Yeah, good turn, and then yes. So basically, by keeping the hands close to your body, you have to use a body turn to bring this up here. Okay. So do not lift the arm high up. Okay. You're stepping and reaching out. But remember, if you have good shift away with the initial step, the first step, the good shift away, that will automatically give you good recentering. With the recentering, you are taking the second step. So the second step should be done during the backswing. Still late.
Still late.
So step should be done during the backswing.
Okay, right.
If you look at the baseball players, batters, when they lift the leg, try to hit the ball, still they will wait until the foot hits the ground and then turn around,
Right.
instead of stepping and turning at the same time. So that step has to be done before and then turn with it. Yeah, Again. Still. Yeah, let's go to stage 3. Stage 3. Recenter early, and then let it go. Again, so in the downswing, in the stage 3, you have a good closed shoulder position, right? And then after a good recentering, let it go. So again, that requires a good shift away, and then recenter during the backswing, right? Okay, let's go. Yeah. So in stage 3, you can do this, but somehow in the stage 1 and 2, when you have to actually take this step is always late.
Okay.
So you don't have the confidence, because when you shift the good away, and then with this motion, you will be able to push the ground hard, and with that, so this shift motion is not just a shift alone, but you always have this recentering. Shift and recentering is a one-piece motion. Yeah. So go out and then come in. Again, just practice that. Yeah. So that recentering motion is part of the backswing. Okay.
Which stage?
Stage 3. Yes. And then add the wrist motion at the end of the backswing, and then toward the later part of downswing. Yeah, then when you add the wrist motion, then you'll have a faster clever speed. So good shift away, followed by recentering, this one-piece motion. Yeah, now let's do this. So as you do the recentering, try to lower your body slightly with the recentering. So go out, away, and then as you recenter, flex the left knee. Yeah, and then in the downswing, push the ground with the left leg and then swing. So that lowering motion is part of the backswing,
okay,
not part of the downswing.
Okay, I think, okay, I like that.
Yeah, so as you recenter, yeah, go to that position. Then in the downswing, you'll be able to push the ground with your left leg and then let it go. And then you have to keep more time.
Okay.
Because you don't have enough time up there. That's why you have to quickly push. But when you have more time, as you recenter, you keep turning back, have more time, and then push good with the left leg. Yeah, so now what happens is when you use the left leg, you are turning with the good left kick. Instead of when you turn fast, when you swing hard, instead of try to swing hard here,
Yeah.
using the leg action, push and then turn.
Got it.
Yeah. So the speed in the downswing is mainly coming from your left leg action, instead of just to try to swing hard. Okay. Again, give more time up there. So no need to quickly turn around. Okay. So have Gilmore here, as if you go here and then you come up here, swing.
Okay.
Have that much time.
Got it.
But still, the motion should be continuous. It's not a pose. Okay. And then after this is good, shift here and then turn around instead of try to turn with the upper body. Yes. So really the speed and everything is coming from this position and then kicking the ground and then turning the body instead of upper body turn, okay? Use the lower body more.
So basically if you shift, I guess more active going back, you're gonna recenter more active, or I guess more forward.
Yeah, so when you have a more shift, then in order to slow this down, you have to use your right leg.
Right, to stop
So with that push, you will be able to start this motion. Yeah, and then as you shift, as you recenter, allow the left knee flex. And then in the downswing, try to push the ground hard with your left leg. And with that, turn around. Okay, so use your left leg more. If you have the sense of using left leg good, then I will graduate you, okay? It's not upper body turn, active upper body turn, but rather it has to be triggered by the leg kick. Yeah, now you're getting used to it. So you have a good body turn now. Yeah, all you need, this time you had a little bit more time up there.
I did have a little more time?
Yeah, that's good. So as you repeat this again and again, you will be able to find a comfortable flow.
So I just gotta do it.
Yeah. And because this is so natural, so you will not have any trouble when you repeat this, right? Again. Now, if you need this active shift away, then why don't you shift it this way during the trigger motion? Yeah, in the trigger motion, during the trigger motion, you can shift it this way.
Okay.
Using that, you will be able to initiate active. Yes. So that's how you use the trigger. Yeah, during the trigger, you will load onto the left side. So using the left leg, you initiate the away motion and then recentering with the right leg push. So you need the overall rhythmic motion. Particularly, you need the feel of up and down rhythm, vertical rhythm. So here, ooh, 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 ooh. So push, push, and then push, and then push. This is all about the leg push. Okay. So during the trigger motion, you have a good push here. Using this push, you will have this motion. Mm-hmm. So push and this motion, push and this motion.
Okay.
And push, push, push. Yeah. So you have to dance. Particularly try to feel a little bit of vertical motion, vertical rhythm. Yeah. Again. So give me 5 of those. And then relax your arms a little bit, particularly the wrist. Okay. Feel the rhythm, up and down rhythm. During the back swing, you snapped. Again, it should be body turn. So that means from the trigger motion, good body turn and body turn as you push. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I'll record this. So you will, as you repeat this, then your rhythm will improve more and more. Okay, stage 3, ready, go. Ready, go. But still, you need more time up here.
Okay.
But you are starting with the closed shoulder position. That's for sure.
Okay, okay.
But now, all you need to do is just to have a bit more time here. So try to have intentional pose, let's say. Almost the intentional pose, then see how it goes. At the top, let's do this. Try to say, ooh, as you push the ground with the left leg, ooh, Vijay Singh.
Got it.
So Vijay should be exaggerated. Okay. Ooh, Vijay Singh.
Okay.
And with the Vijay, you will have more time up there. Ooh, Vijay Singh. And then have a good shift, and then enough shift this way. Yeah. Ooh, Vijay Singh. Now this time, the same stage 3, the same rhythm, but try to relax your wrist and arms completely.
Completely?
Yeah, and then just to feel the motion of the clavette like this. So here you are swinging this, but not much effort here. Okay. Using the body, really relax your wrist and arms. Then you will be able to see that the good portion of the speed is coming from the lower body motion, not your arm motion.
Both ways, at all times. No?
Well, that's okay, but you didn't have enough shift this way, so you opened the chest. Keep it closed and let it go. Yeah. Now, this time, use your wrist more actively, now intentionally, using your wrist muscles. So add the wrist motion at the end here.
Intentionally add?
Yeah. Now, intentionally use your wrist muscles. So both ways, toward the end, you will add the wrist motion. Again. Oh, during the backswing, snapped. Snapped. Okay. Again, the key is a continuous motion. Okay, continuous motion along the swing plane instead of trying to quickly bring it down. No matter what happens, your clavette motion should be continuous. So again, after the trigger motion, as you start the backswing, instead of just turning like this, go here and then make sure come this way first and then turn around.
Okay.
And here the same thing, go this way and then turn around here.
Okay, got it.
Okay. When you shift, do not start the turn. Okay. Shift is just shift alone, and then followed by turn, shift and turn. It's called the shun rhythm. Shift the turn, shift the turn. So as you shift first, it should be a pure shift and then turn.
Even more back.
Yeah, instead of mixing those. Okay. So have a good initial shift and then turn around. Again, use your wrist. Snapped in the downswing. The downswing always is, so here, it's not your interest to go here and then try to bring it down, but rather wait until this is completed. So toward the end, you nicely start and then bring it back instead of.
Okay.
You have to work with the motion of the club. Do not try to dominate. Feel the motion, then wait until it matures, and then reverse the direction. You are turning too early in the backswing. During the backswing, after the trigger, in the backswing, try to delay the opening of the chest.
Like here?
Yeah. Yeah, again. So both ways, when you bring the club head, it should be along the swing plane, your imaginary swing plane, instead of steeper swing pulling down there. Both ways, as you move back and forth, the club has to follow the same plane. Yeah, again. And then, so as you go here and have enough time here and then let it go. So hold it more at the top. Turn your shoulder more. Drop your club head more this way, during the back, at the end of the backswing. Yeah, let it go. No need to fight with your wrist there. Still opening your chest too early. Remember, as you start with the trigger motion, with the recentering motion, still you're turning backward more. So here, let me show you one video. As she's shifting this way, still the shoulder turning backward. So give me that feel. So as you shift it this way, try to turn more.
Just delay as much.
Yeah. So that way you will naturally be able to delay. Yes. Now with that, you have more shifted this way.
Okay.
So, as you turn, then you are standing on the left side. Yep, that's what I need. Yes. So now your shift is completed before you turn. Okay. That's good. Exactly. Yeah, that visual image actually was good. So it is working now. Okay. Yes. Whew, I need to record this. All right. Where is my camera? Okay. Ready, go.
Wrist felt a little rigid though.
But that's okay. As long as you use your body well, then later intentionally try to use your wrist, then you'll be able to increase the further speed. Ready, go.
Okay. Okay.
Versus.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, that's the idea. This one, although you do keep the back toward the target, but just opening. As you move, you're turning more.
Nice. Okay.
Here you turn this way, but the last one, go here and a bit turning more. Yeah, this is what I want.
Okay.
Again. Yep. So give me 3 of those. We're almost done today.
Okay. So my thought is body, shift as much as I can to extreme.
And then turn around.
And then keep my back closed as much as possible. And then that's kind of like what my thought is.
So even during the transition from trigger to the backswing, the same thing happens. So instead of you just complete this and then just turn this way, as it's turning, you can shift. As you shift, this can turn more and then going around. The same thing happens both ways.
Okay.
When that happens, everything will be connected continuously. Yes. And then have more turn when you when you have a downswing shift.
Oh, one more like this?
Yeah. Yep. Again. So now the transition from the trigger to the backswing is really good.
Okay.
But I want the same thing from the transition from the backswing to downswing. So as you go this way, as you shift, you continue turning, and then start this turn, the same thing here, and then turn. So what happens is as your lower body moves, you will have additional upper body turn. Then this will give you good shift turn rhythm, shun rhythm. So no matter what, this will naturally happen if you have just continuous motion. So instead of paying too much attention to this, still your main attention is this one here and then let it go.
Okay.
This will naturally happen now because you already experienced it, so it will naturally happen. Yes. This is called the true separation of the upper body turn from the lower body shift. Now, as your body is more active and you also have additional turn motion here. These are well timed. So as you start the shift, still is turning a little bit more. And then once you have a good shift, then turn. It happens both ways. But here, you don't have to really pay attention to this because now you will not be able to reverse this. You already experienced it, so now your body knows what it's like. So pay more attention to the backswing to downswing transition.
And then this is with just any swing in golf, right? Whatever club you got.
Yes.
This is the motion that we want.
When you practice with this with the driver, then it will settle. Then you will naturally be able to use the same rhythm in iron swings. It's a matter of just continuously moving instead of a rigid swing, right? Yes. Now you see that we're talking about very different swing, different mechanics, right? Give me 3 of those. Good. Winding motion. You can have more time up there. Now, instead of rushing, you can have more time up there. Yeah, so have more time. So with that, you will have more shift and then more turn. Then try to come down. So really, what you need to pay attention is good wind part instead of the downswing part. Okay, good wind up. That's all you need to pay attention to. Yeah. And then don't worry about what your arms and club do. If you have good body motion, okay, and then on the way down, you will have body-driven downswing. So everything will work really well. Mm-hmm. Now let me record this. Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. Yep.
Back to the first one?
This.
Okay, okay. Oh,
this is stage 2. Let's go to stage 1 here. Look at how you're moving your club in the backswing.
Okay.
It's arm driven here.
Yep. I can kind of see.
Yeah, even in the stage 1 and 2, you were using the arms. You see, it's an arm driven swing. Still here you have a tendency, this is initial stage 3.
Okay.
Still you have a tendency of using the arm in the backswing here.
Okay.
Less of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you're not using your arms here.
Right.
You're using your body turn. This is what I expect. And then now you're doing it here. You see, during the backswing, you're not using this arm action here, using the body turn, because now you have this overlap here. As you shift this way, you still let the body turn a bit more, and they're using this, you're turning the body. Yeah, so during the backswing, the club motion is more body-driven turn here. See?
Yeah.
Instead of using the arms. So these are the changes. Although these are subtle changes, but we can see that. See, you have a tendency of using the arms here earlier. This is the initial stage 3. Now, still you have a tendency here. As you start turning the shoulders more, less of it. You see now everything is moving smoothly along the swing plane. You're using the shoulder turn. Yeah, this is what's important. So gradually, as you repeat the stage 3, even within the stage 3, your swing pattern is changing.
Yeah, no, I see that. That's great.
So what we'll do is give me a stage 3 and your regular swing now. So use the stage 3 as your pre-shot routine.
And the next one, we're just going to start here.
Yeah.
But still, even if I'm starting here, I still want to kind of feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, now you are getting used to that rhythm, so you will be able to take advantage of part of it. And now, after the stage 3, if you take too much time, then you lose that rhythm. So stage 3 and the reasonable time gap, and then do the regular swing. Now that will give you good overall flow. And then in between the stage 3 and your regular swing, what we can do is something like this. So initially with the stage 3, you have good feel of what it's like. And then here, imitate the same thing without this trigger motion. Imitate the same body motion. And then hit the ball. Yeah. So you will prep your body by using the waggle type motion, but it's using the body instead of just using the wrist.
No?
You know, between the stage 3 and the regular swing. Yeah.
So you want me to?
So again here. Now in stage 3, you forgot to shifting this way.
Okay.
So just going here, but shift and bring it back.
Okay.
That's easier. So go here and then bring it back and then let it go. So stage 3. After that, go here. Ride the rhythm instead of just going up here, using your body. And then regular swing.
Okay.
So it's now a three-stage approach. Okay. So first the stage 3, and then body waggle, and then your regular swing. Stage 3. You use the arms. This is the task that you will have. This is what you will have to figure out tonight at the hotel.
Yeah.
And it can be an image train, or you can use a towel or whatever. But always a transition from stage 3 to your regular swing. That's the key. So how much of it you can take advantage in your regular swing, right? So that's the key.
Could you see if I'm doing this well?
So instead of lifting it with the arms, again, let the club go. Yeah, and then bring it up instead of lifting it up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better. If you lift it with your arms, then you have to use your arm on the way down. So let it go out, and then bring it back here. So everything. If your body shifts away more, then it's easy to recenter. The same thing. If the club goes away, you throw it that way, and it's easier to bring this way instead of lifting it up. Okay? So using the momentum, let it go out, and then move everything back here. So you can use a subtle motion of the body. For example, before you start, you may move the body slightly this way and then start. Okay. So, or put more effort here and then start going that way. So whatever that is, find a natural way to start the backswing. It should be faster. It should be faster. The backswing should be faster. Again, stage 3. This time, when you do the stage 3, particularly in the backswing, try to make a really fast motion. Still using the body turn, but try to make your backswing really fast. Yes. Now you have really fast backswing. Automatically you have good.
Yeah, I heard that.
Good wind up and then good downswing. So again, stage 3, really fast backswing. So really fast backswing, and then a good shift away and recenter. So again, the same thing. The backswing should be really fast. Do the backswing to the level you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Too fast, okay? But really fast backswing. So in order to start the backswing that fast, then your body has to prepare beforehand.
Right.
Try to really fast the backswing. Again, now regular swing, really fast the backswing. That's not that fast. So because you have this initial shift motion here, with this give good turn. good body turn with it. Shift away, and a good body turn, and the recenter. Again. That's a bit better. But on the way down, again, keep it closed, and then let it go. So in your imagery, when you do regular swing, the backswing includes the shift, includes this recentering. That's the whole package. Yeah, that's the whole package. Instead of just going up. So swing in here, and then your image of backswing is go, actively go, and then including the shift, the recentering motion, and then let it go.
Instead of having like 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts, so like 1.
Yes, and then let it go. Yeah, so here's the last swing of the day. Okay. So stage 3, and then regular swing. Just a second, let me record this thing. Okay, so give me stage 3 and the regular swing. Okay, ready, go. That's better. That's a bit better. So include the recentering as a part of your backswing. In your image, that's a part of your backswing. Okay, ready, go, both. And then both. And then. Oh, this time you had the better timing up there. So stage 3.
I feel like I'm taking it back so much quicker than what it looks like.
Now let's go back to your initial swing and then compare.
Yeah, okay. Now I see quite a bit of difference. Like I said, it's like everything's centered and then just arms and hands.
Yeah, lifting the arms and then try to see. Now. Yeah. Yeah, you have an initial shift. Right. With that, you're turning, and then including this shift a little bit, and then try to let it go. So that's why your swing is completely changed here. So this is good, positive change here.
Nice.
So tonight, at the hotel, do something, whether you're holding a towel or something, or just the bare hands, but have this image training of shifting the body more. Let your body shift more. Always, when you have good shift, then always you will be able to return by using the ground. So don't be afraid of shifting. Okay. So shift the back, shift the back, and shift the back. When you can do this in a continuous fashion, then
effortless.